All right, take two. So, I had battery go dead on the first take, had 2 phone calls. So let's try to do this again. I'm at the Loves in Cordell, Georgia. So I'm parked here for the night. It's about almost 4:15. So I've had lunch / dinner and gonna get a shower here. So, but anyways, let's talk Zonar. So I've been promising to do a video on Zonar. So what is Zonar? Zonar is it's our computer e-log. So basically, used to be paper logs that we did as a truck driver and took a lot of time. So now they put computers in trucks that now keep track of everything. Keeps track of your daily hours electronically, your on duty, your off duty, your sleep time, everything. So this is what we use here. There's other e-logs out there. Qualcomm is one of them, Zonar, and there's another big one. I can't think of the name of it but offhand, but anyways, this is what we use. So it's pretty user friendly. Basically how it works is you can see on here, you have showing me right now is off-duty clock is 48 minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to go through turning it on and everything, but this is what you see basically after you log in your credentials. You see this screen. So basically, if we hit Zonar logs, basically what that does, it gives a breakdown of your hours. So you can see on my 11-hour clock, I have 26 minutes I can drive. Okay, on my 14-hour, which is your total day from start to finish, you're allowed when you start your clock, I have 1 hour and 32 minutes, and that's always counting down. Okay, then you have your 70 hours. So basically, in a 8-day period, we have 70 hours until we have to do what's called a reset. So I just started today. I had a reset done over the weekend. So basically, I started with fresh 70 hours this morning. So now I have 59 hours and 10 minutes left on my 70 hour, and then you see I'm off duty for 49 minutes. Okay, then it does a bar graph down here at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that okay or not. Looks like it has a little bit of glare. I don't know what if that's a GoPro or not, but basically it breaks down your whole day. So basically in your whole day, you can be off duty, you can be in sleeper berth, you can be in drive mode, or on duty. Okay, so the minute you move the truck 4 miles an hour, it kicks in your clock. Okay, so you always want to do your pre-trip minimum of 15 minutes. So I got 15 minutes and 44 seconds this morning. I did a pre-trip at about I think it was like 3:30 or 3:45. I did my 15-minute pre-trip. So basically that's pre-tripping your truck, your trailer, making sure you're ready to roll. Okay, so that's what that is. Then drive time, you can see the bar graph there, is the times I drove. And then the other block is sleeper berth, is which I'm in now for 50 minutes, because that's what I'll be in now for the next 10 hours. Okay, I can start driving again once 10 hours hits. So you basically have 10 hours in your sleeper berth. So once you stop driving for the day, you cannot move the truck for 10 hours. Okay, and then the very top is off duty. So if you're not in any kind of status of sleeper berth, on duty, off duty, whatever it is, you're just in off duty. Okay, so that's shows your off duty time. Off duty time is if I have to stop and use the bathroom, or I'm just stopping at the receiver or shipper and basically get live unloaded, you put yourself in off duty mode. Okay, so off duty mode is for anything that is not working at all, not driving, not working on a truck, nothing. On duty time is if you're doing something for the company, basically fueling, trying to think what else, working on a truck, anything you're doing for business, you got to be in on duty time. Okay, you can look at your days too. So today's 12/20, so you click on this here and I can go back and look at any day I want to. So let's go back to last Wednesday. It'll give me on last Wednesday not as much, doesn't have the circles of time, but it does give me basically, so sleep berth was such and such, and drive time was what it was. I can also scroll down here any day, even the day I'm in now, and look when I started the engine, when I went to sleeper berth, what the miles was, where I was located, and so forth. Okay, so I'm not going to go into full detail with all that, but basically that's what it is there. Here's my Sunday. Sunday I was off, so that shows me off duty the whole time. Okay, go back to today. So that's that. All right. The middle screen here is help. I mean, that's just in case you need help learning something, you know, you don't understand something about the ELD, you can go there. Messaging, I don't have any right now, but that's basically where you get your load info and so forth. So basically, let's take a look at just this one here. This should be the one I'm on now. So basically, the company will send to me my load information. So basically, they'll tell me where I'm going to go, give me the address, their phone number there, what time I'm picking it up, the time and date. Okay, so it says it'll be ready. This is a preload trailer, so they said it'll be ready by 3 p.m. on 12/20, which is today. Well, I got there about 12 o'clock and it was ready, so I've already picked it up. All right. Next page will tell me a little more information. It'll tell me roughly how many pieces are in the load. It tells me the weight, and then tells me where it's going. So it's going down to, I picked it up in Atlanta. It's going down to Sam's Club in Lakeland, Florida. Okay. It'll give me the phone number to the Sam's Club in Lakeland, Florida. It'll tell me the delivery time. So this is a live unload. So it tells me I got to be there on 12/21 by 10 a.m. Okay. The S and the N mean, S means it was preloaded, N means it's a live unload. So it tells me, so I know if it's going to be a live unload or a drop. So if it's a drop, it's usually a W, or that's usually what they use, W, but there's other letters they use too. It tells me my loaded miles from here to Lakeland is 449. It tells me empty miles, which I drove this morning from Lakeland up there to Kellogg's to drop off an empty trailer. So basically, I think it's like 897 miles total round trip. Okay. Next page is basically just some information about temperature 0, because I don't do reefer. So this is all dry material like cereal and stuff like that. It tells me my delivery appointment, my booking number, pickup appointment number, and so forth. Okay, so that's that. There's a lot more stuff they put in here too. Dispatch info, free form where they really want you to get fuel on the road, different things like that. But that's your message screen. I can send messages here too. So if I go to forums, I can write my DM, my driver manager information on here. I use my tablet for this, but you can use Arrive at Shipper here. You gotta let them know you're at the shipper. I can't do that now because I'm not at the shipper. There's many things you can do. Tell them if I need an empty trailer. I click need empty. They'll get a notification I need an empty trailer, and they'll find one near me. If I attach myself to an empty trailer, I click on attach trailer, and then the computer will lock me into that trailer, because all these trailers have GPS on them too. Okay, so that's what that is there. It's just a little messaging thing. Then we go back here to truck navigation. So I have my own GPS up here. Okay, but Zonar does have its own too. Now I have the old tablet. They have new tablets, but they don't have the navigation on them. So what's kind of nice is I can use either one. So meaning I can use this one still because I have the old tablet. It's pretty simple. Basically just put in there, just have a history here of our yard. So I just put that in there. You click navigate. It'll calculate. It'll give us the fastest route, an alternate route. So you pick what you want there. So the fastest route is usually what I take. Okay. So let's say I grab that one. Close this down here. So it's highlighted in green, so that's what I'll take. If I start navigation from here,
proceed to the highlighted route,
and it'll send me the fastest route to Lakeland, Florida. Okay, you can scroll on out. If I wanted to go to at a stop, a travel center or something, it'll give me on my route travel centers. It tells me how far, what the travel facility is, if it's Love's or Pilot or TA, has all that. Okay, so that's just pretty basic, but it's nice to have both, because sometimes this will give me a better route than mine does. Okay, so, and sometimes mine gives better one than this one, but it's here if you need it. Okay, so let me close this out. This is how we can close that out. All right, so we'll go back now. Want to exit? Yes. Okay, now we do our pre-trip in the morning. You click on EVIR, and basically what this is, probably tell me I need to be in on mode. Oh, it did. Okay, so basically what this is our pre-trip. Now I'm not going to start one now because I won't need to do one till the morning. So basically we would hit start inspection. It would basically ask you the truck number, ask you your trailer number, and then it has different things. Are all your lights working? Is there anything wrong with the mud flaps, the tires? There's different sections you can click on if there is a problem. Okay, so that's what that is there. You can go to history. So here's my pre-trip this morning. Okay, everything was fine. So that's why the green check mark is there. Nothing was wrong with my tractor or my trailer. Okay, so you can check back on your pre-trips. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, brightness on here. This here, there's different things. I mean, there's a camera on here. There's different things. It's basically an Android tablet. You can hold information here, a calculator. GPS is there too, so if I need to use a calculator, just go right there. Let's see what else this has here. Whoops, go back to that again. Has a clock. You can keep that on if you want to. This has an alarm too. You can have an alarm set. This is where I would change my duty status. So I'm in sleeper berth now. I'm not going to change it, but just kind of show you the screen that comes up when we change. So if I would go off duty, which I could do, but I'm not going to, that would just be the same as sleeper berth. Okay, drive mode, you can manually do it, but the truck automatically goes into drive mode once you hit 4 miles an hour. It's automatic. Okay, on duty time again is for anything you're doing with the truck, fueling, working the truck at any time. That's what on duty's for. You can put notes in there, but you don't have to, because it already knows I'm in Cordell with total vehicle miles. It matches up to what's on the truck now. Let's see what else we got here. That's my home button. Any messages are here and here. To log off, basically you log off here. I can add a co-driver if I have somebody, you know, with me, like a student or something. I can add them in here, so that's their clock. Okay, let's see what else. That's right about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here. That's just the time. A lot of these are just buttons that are inside of here. That's really what it is. So quick form, if I wanted to go in here, it's the same as going back to doing the messaging, the messages on here. It's just the same thing as going to forms. You can review sent messages, unread messages would show up there, outbox, trash. I don't really use this too much because I use my tablet for everything, which I can do a video on that too if you guys want me to, but I thought I'd just do the Zonar here real quick. There is actually one more thing. Let me see here. My company does this automatically on the dedicated route, but when you're over the road, sometimes you got to go in here. Now this one, it probably won't let me do it because it's already done for me, and I have to be in on-duty mode, and I don't want to put myself in on-duty mode. But where is here? Update shipping info. So what update and shipping info is, basically it matches up. It tells basically the system what trailer you have, matches up with the actual job you're on. Okay, so it's kind of an extra step, but I don't know who does it at my company, but when on this dedicated route, mine automatically updates. So maybe somebody knew how to do that, so now it automatically updates. I don't have to go in there and actually put, I have this trailer number and I'm going to this place and blah blah. So one thing I can show you though is certified logs. So it looks like I missed yesterday. So when you click certified logs, basically what you're doing is you're certifying, saying that you agree with, I'm surprised it actually didn't show me for Sunday yet. This is for today. I could do it though. But basically what it is you have to certify your logs. So basically everything has to match 24 hours. So your off-duty time, your sleeper berth time, your drive time, and your on duty. Everything has to match. So right now it's showing 16 hours and 26 minutes because from the time it started till the end, this will match 24 hours by tomorrow. So actually I'm not going to do it today. I'll just do it later. So I'll do it tomorrow. It'll come up because that's total so far of the day. It's 4:28. So basically that's from the start of midnight last night. Okay. Other than that, it comes out of its cradle, so you can pull it out of here. You can carry it around if you want to. It's got a strap on the back, and basically just put it back in this cradle. Sometimes it's a little difficult to put in there, but this yellow tag here is a Zonar tag. Basically, when we do our pre-trip inspection, we have to scan this on the side. These are in the truck here. They're also in each trailer and so forth. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but we just use one just to get it to go, and then we'll put in there anything we see wrong, whether it be, like I said, a mud flap, a tire problem, brake problem, something. We'll mark it down. So other than that, if there's any additional questions, there's not much in here. Identified, it says a view identified events. Sometimes that does happen. It just picks up a hiccup here and there, but it will notify you. So it says I have 22, but they've already been cleared. Roadside view, that's what I talked about. So roadside view. What roadside view is basically if a police officer, DOT officer pulls you over. Okay. Let me just continue roadside view. So you put it in roadside view and you hand it to the officer. Okay. And basically he can look at any time. He can look at 12:19 yesterday, which I was off. He can look at today. He can see anything he wants from any day. Okay. And he can see what I've done. Okay. Mainly what you're looking for is you have your on-duty time for doing your pre-inspections and so forth. And of course I do one every day. Okay. So that's what that is. All right. Let me see here. Let me hop out of here. Okay, so that's roadside view. So if an officer would pull you over, you basically put that into roadside view. You don't leave it the way it is now. You put it in roadside view and you hand him the whole tablet. Okay, that way he can't mess anything up. Whatever he touches is just for his viewing. Okay, and that's about it. If there's any questions, like I said, put in the comments. I can go a little deeper into it. If you have any more questions about this, I can also go into here's our, let's see, this is our, let me see, let me go try to get to first screen I'm looking for here. I guess that would be it. So basically this is what I use when I with my loads and everything, when I go in there and I put in arrive at shipper and detention and so forth. I can go through that with you guys if you want me to. It's pretty nice because it gives a map and everything, from start to finish where you're going over here. Shows where I'm at in conjunction to leaving Lakeland, to going to Atlanta, to where I'm sitting right now. So I have to drive that distance tomorrow to get to my delivery place. So, but it gives you a lot of information, your PO numbers, your bill of lading. It'll give you any kind of information on booking numbers, appointments, and so forth. But that's what this is what I use. That is on my cell phone too, but I use this instead of Zonar to arrive at shipper and so forth. But I can go into more detail with this if you want me to. Just let me know. Okay. So for all that, that's the Zonar 101. Like I said, if you have any more questions, feel free to put it in the comments. I can answer any questions you have. I can go deeper into Zonar. I can, show you my tablet more in detail and how I log into my loads and so forth and do empty calls and so forth. Just let me know and I can do a video on that. Okay. But for now, from Cordell, Georgia, I'm gonna go in the back, watch some TV, and that's where I'll be, back there watching some TV, and I'll be up probably about 3 o'clock, 3:15 to start all over again and do it all tomorrow. So if there's anything interesting on the road tomorrow, I'll film that. If not, let me know if there's any other videos that you want me to film, anything in trucking, anything you want me to talk about, anything at all. just let me know, and I'll film it. Okay. All right, folks, you guys have a good night, and we'll talk next time. Take care.